Bronco, headed to his home though. No, he living solo. Vertebrae.
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and this one features Hunter Henry. He was great a week ago, hanging 129 yards on the opposing secondary. It's the Patriots and the Broncos, next on Madden Football.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith. Smith going to look to throw right away. Buying time to his left. And his first pass is incomplete. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total.
Down the numbers. There he goes. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'1 quarterback from Old Dominion. It's Taylor Heineke. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Throwing, Heineke. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
4th down, Heineke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Heineke on 1st down. Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
It's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Heineke. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 86 yards on the ground so far for Stevenson, and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Geno now to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. On first down, Smith. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Check that.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Pat Surtain up to make the play. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Throwing now is Geno. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Baron Browning able to record his 5th sack of the season. These two teams all tied after one. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. And the first play will be a field goal try. This one from 35 yards away. Gay's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action now. Here's Heineke. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Heineke. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On third down. Here's Williams. And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards on the play and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
The Broncos at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Got a man, it's Judy. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you. And feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They run once more with Stevenson.
They find some open field here. And he'll be out just a yard or...
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
On second down, Michel. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
Heineke now looking to throw on 1st down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Heineke.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Heineke. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping him. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, Drew Chrisman on to punt. The deep to return it is Marcus Jones. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, it's still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. On 1st down, it's Smith. It's caught by OBJ. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap for Smith. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Smith. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Throwing again is Smith. Open man is Myers. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now Geno. To Michel on the dump off. Oh, and he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line. And they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far. And that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bronco offense ready to begin this 3rd quarter play. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Harris starts the drive on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a first down carry, it's Michel. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, this is Harris. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 35 yards there on the third down conversion. Harris running straight ahead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up second and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Out of the gun, Smith. Parker's got it for a New England touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Patriots have retaken a third quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And they're able to ground it in there on the two-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early? That's what people are wondering about.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matt Judon buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. 70 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. On play action, Heineke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League. Welcome back now to Denver. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots ready to get the football back. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Aaron Browning, the one who brought him down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
Here's Smith. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Hey, no.
They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And he's got some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one 28 yards on the ground. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Smith to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Heineke's throw taken in by Sutton. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, Heineke. This pass caught by Hamler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And the play fake, and now Heineke. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Heineke. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. Give him 30 yards there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Heineke again. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Well, they had guts to go for that, and they've got it. Now, if you're the defense, you feel some major pressure, don't you?
Well, they put it on you, haven't they? They've told you you are the unit they believe in. We'll find out now if they can make it hold up. But, boy, just going for it in that spot.
I know, right?
Amazing.
From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So the Patriots now down 29-28. And time, a huge factor. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. The Smith's throw here taken in by Parker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now it's Smith. He's got Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Smith. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Smith now to throw. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Stevenson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now another timeout called for by the offense as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Again, Stevenson. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Stevenson. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos about set to go on offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
Ready up.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
One last shot now for Heineke. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles. But in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear. And they were able to pull